Ever heard of dangling your baby outside a window in a metal cage, keeping a pet rock that needs no care, or wearing a helmet to block out distractions? Today, we'll explore 6 of the most peculiar gadgets in history that showcase human creativity at its finest. First up, we have the baby cage. In the 1930s, people in London created this strange invention for families who lived in apartments without backyards. The baby cage was a metal box that attached to apartment windows, letting babies hang outside high above the ground to get fresh air and sunlight. Surprisingly, this invention became popular with city families back then. Even though it seems dangerous now, people thought it was a good way to make sure babies got enough fresh air and sunlight. Over time, people started worrying more about safety, and new rules were made to protect children. Because of these concerns, the baby cage stopped being used. It was definitely a wild way to get some fresh air. Next, we have one of the most famous novelty items of the 1970s, the pet rock. Invented by Gary Dahl in 1975, the pet rock was literally a smooth rock marketed as a pet that required no feeding, cleaning, or care. Each pet rock came in a custom cardboard box with air holes and a bed of straw, making it look like a real pet carrier. The package also included a humorous instruction manual with tips on how to care for and train your pet rock. Despite its simplicity, the pet rock became an instant hit, especially during the Christmas season of 1975. It sold over 1.5 million units at $3.95 each within just a few months. Gary Dahl's clever marketing turned this simple idea into a pop culture phenomenon. The pet rock symbolized the era's quirky and carefree consumerism and remains a memorable example of successful novelty marketing. Today, original pet rocks are considered collectibles and can be found on auction sites, proving that sometimes the simplest ideas can leave the most lasting impact. Now, let's roll into chicken spherical cages, also known as chicken rolls. This inventive idea from the early 20th century aimed to provide a unique solution for free-range poultry management. The chicken spherical cage was a wire cage designed in a spherical shape. This allowed the chickens to roam freely while being contained. The cage could be rolled around, giving the chickens access to fresh grass and insects without the risk of them wandering off or falling prey to predators. While the concept was innovative, it never became widely popular. Practical issues, such as the difficulty of moving the cages and the potential stress on the chickens, likely contributed to its decline. Today, we have more efficient and humane methods for managing free-range poultry, but the chicken spherical cage remains an interesting chapter in the history of agricultural inventions. It showcases the lengths to which people have gone to improve animal husbandry practices. Now, let's talk about the isolation helmet from the 1920s. This peculiar device was designed to help wearers focus better by blocking out distractions. The helmet covered the head completely, isolating sound, and had small slits for the eyes to limit the field of vision strictly to what was in front. It even included an attached oxygen bottle to ensure the wearer had a steady supply of fresh air while being completely enclosed. The idea was to eliminate external noise and visual distractions to create an optimal environment for deep focus. While the concentration helmet was not a commercial success, it certainly highlights the lengths people were willing to go to boost their productivity. This unusual invention is a testament to the creative, albeit extreme, efforts to enhance concentration in a busy world. Now, let's take a look at an invention that took pest control to a whole new level, the revolver mousetrap. In the late 19th century, inventors came up with this lethal gadget to deal with pesky rodents. The revolver mousetrap was a small device that combined the mechanics of a traditional mousetrap with the firepower of a tiny revolver. When a mouse triggered the trap, it would set off the revolver, firing a small caliber bullet to eliminate the rodent instantly. Although it might seem excessive today, this invention highlights the innovative and sometimes extreme lengths people went to in order to solve common problems like pest control. The revolver mousetrap was never widely adopted, likely due to safety concerns and the availability of more practical solutions. However, it remains a fascinating example of the inventive spirit of the time. Let's take a spin with one of the most unusual vehicles ever, the monowheel car. This early 20th century invention features a single large wheel with a driver and engine inside. The most famous is the Dynasphere, created by Dr. John Archibald Purves in 1932. This gasoline-powered vehicle could hit speeds of 25 miles per hour and was seen as the future of transportation. Fast forward to today. And we have Kerry McLean's Rocket Roadster, which takes the monowheel concept to new heights with modern engineering and high speeds. While monowheel cars are fun and innovative, they're tricky to control and not very practical, but they sure make for an amazing engineering marvel. The monowheel car is a perfect example of inventors pushing the boundaries of design, capturing our imagination with their unique and exciting creations. These are just a few examples of the weird and wonderful inventions that have dotted our history. They may seem odd, but they each reflect a unique aspect of human creativity and problem solving. Thanks for watching Fun Facts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible content. What's the weirdest gadget you've ever come across? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time with more fun and fascinating facts.